Hello, I'm back. This is going to be a story time. Just the facts, ma'am. Done with oak, ash, and thorn. And I can't remember. Okay. This deck is complete. The rest of the decks have been altered. You're doing oak, ash, and thorn, and Wanderlust, and the regulars. Okay. Then you've got the Six of Swords and balance. So what I've seen in the other reading too was an armed retreat and armed defeated, to retreat, to leave the scene, to hunker down, because it's complicated, and you love them. It's complicated. Oh my God. Now I'm hearing the Carpenters just hurting each other, making each other cry. And you're all torn about it, up about it, in without. This whole thing has been very bad for you, and you would just like to escape. You've been enduring this. Now, his underneath says that he still loves you, and he's hopeful that y'all can work it out. I don't know. We'll see. You're like, I don't think so. You're ready to fight about it. But you're thinking about it. You're not sharing your thoughts with him, but your love is also on your mind. And it's been really bad. This goes, yeah, this one goes over here. This is him, that's you. He's under a spell and a bell, and he better act right while he sits at the adult table. Because we've been through enough. Yeah? No, I haven't looked at any of this. Okay, but now I have a Six of Swords and balance. To zen out, you're looking for brighter days ahead. You've come through the rough. You've come through a dark patch, and brighter days are ahead. Love is on the horizon. But good boundaries is a must. You've got to. Things can't go on like they did. If they're going to go on at all, there's got to be an equal distribution of stuff here, because you're the one carrying all the pain. He's like, "Oh, baby, I don't know what you mean. I love you," and you're like, "I don't know. I just don't know." Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords. Well, you can clearly see that something's got to be done. Hope. You have hope to work this out. Let me bring these down. You do have hope for this relationship, but it's very problematic. Seven of Pentacles. It's one-sided. That's got to change. Nine of Swords. You can't believe. I mean, you've outstretched yourself carrying this other the other end of this relationship. You just can't do it, and you don't wanna. That's not how it was supposed to be. Shaman, you think you can pull a rabbit out of your hat or what? Come on, dude. We're talking about reality here. I'm working myself to death. You're on the couch eating Cheetos. Five of Wands. You think this is a game, or could he be a rivalry? Could he be secretly envious of you? Could he feel less than, like you outperform him, you make more money than he does? I don't know. Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Well, maybe you are better at the game, and you always choose him out of courtesy, right? But you're better at the game, and it's really frustrating to see that he's not doing nothing. So maybe we should take a pause, because he doesn't seem to be turning out to be the leader. You seem to be becoming a better leader than he is. Possibly. And then it turns into the Hierophant to step into those shoes. Queen of Pentacles, you are the caretaker of her. You know best. You are better. You're the better person for the job, and you're going to rise up to it. You're called. This is a higher calling to be more than you've settled for. Put in someone who's worse at it, who's not good at it. You're natural. Ten of Pentacles. See how quick you come to abundance when you're in charge? Page of Cups. An apology sure would have helped. You still love him. And you have hope to work on things. That you can work on things. Because it was always complicated. You were never, if it was a rivalry, it wasn't one that you were in. They might have been envious of you. You were just trying to take care of everybody, and it just so happens that you did a better job. Okay. Something's got to be done. I hope to save this. This has been really hard. See, it's all I can do. I hope we can save this. We're going to have to pour tons of money into it. And you already have. You're already overextended. What there's no more. See, you ain't got no more money. You can't help. You've overextended yourself. You're down. You're the only one keeping this going. Now remember, all this is in your past. Now you're barely keeping it going. So here maybe we've slowed down quite a bit because you were the only one. That other person just isn't carrying the ball at all, and so you're struggling through, but you're still coming on. There is some sort of rivalry. There is some you can't shine and they can't lose, even though it's a game. The game is rigged. Why are you doing this? They're just going to let you do it forever. They're never going to step up. See, they'll let you carry it forever. That's the way they like it. Are you seeing this? Oh my God. Are you seeing it? Yeah, you finally realize it. The light comes on and it's horrifying, isn't it? Because how do you get out of that? Pause. You take a pause. That's how. So we move on into the higher calling and the Queen of Pentacles and the Rise. You're a better caretaker than they are. You're a better provider than they are. They sold you a bunch of lies. It wasn't worth it, was it? When you chose them. Who are we choosing now? We're gonna get back on our feet. That's what we're gonna do. We choose to heal and to rise above this mess, to benefit from the wisdom of our experience instead of giving it to another. And we'll care for those that deserve it. We'll care for those that help us when we're down, not whatever in hell this was. Ten of Pentacles. See how quickly you return to abundance? And forgiveness. You have forgiveness for everybody. The sun shines on everybody. You're trying to get back on your purpose in your life. And besides, this was complicated. This kind of was your purpose, because your purpose is caretaking in love, 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 right? You want love for everyone. Peace on earth. Heaven on earth. The bigger picture. You sacrificed yourself for the bigger picture. They did betray you. You were always in it for the bigger... See? You and your great big heart. Watch out for the bitches at the water cooler. They're lurking. Okay, but life is also for the living, and you can't let this hold you back. You can't let this old betrayal hold you back. You're better at what you're doing on your own behalf than they ever were. You're a better leader than they ever were. Their ego is fragile because you weren't allowed to say that. You weren't allowed to shine. Had to pander to a dumbass. So, don't let a insincere apology prompt a repeat of the betrayal, because your big heart you listen to your heart. Don't you listen to the frivolous opinions of the bitches at the water cooler or any uninformed person who is more than happy to offer you their unsolicited opinion. Just slap them. I'm kidding, right? This is just a metaphor. But there's something going on here that is cantankerous, and you, even though you know better, you could be waylaid again. I don't see this going anywhere, right? So I think you should focus on your own cup, so that you don't have any betrayals in the future, because it's there. That's in your future. Something to derail you again. Yeah. Okay. What have I been doing? All right. Now I'm going to look at the oracle. Watch out for being betrayed. If you have to look out for something that's going to be a betrayal, and it might be his love cup, because you're already suspicious. So listen to your gut. All right. Listen to your gut. All right. One. All right. One. Allergies. There's a shooting star in the background of that. Ace of health. Okay. Failure or okay. Well, it starts out failure and then it says success. So therefore, failure was right side up and success is reversed. Like how I did that? Life force. Okay. Success. Healthy. We're going to get those allergies under control and you're going to be successful and healthy. Now, what are we reading with? We're reading with this, which is another Justifax deck, man. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk right. See, it's because I'm doing something different, but I think I'm doing pretty good. So, you got your allergies under your control. They're improving. Your health is improving. You've had some big improvements. Oh, really big. It's all about you. You've got people doing, how did you do that? Four of Wands, and you're happy. Oh my God, you're in recovery. You've had some sort of a reset. You've recovered from a chronic illness, right? Ace of health. The truth, you saw it space the truth about your health. That a great deal of it was brought on by stress and a broken heart and unhappiness and an uneven relationship. Six of Pentacles. Three of Wands. So you moved into the future. You given yourself a stress-free life. And you've turned your failures into a success. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. You're hiding some secrets, but you've come a long way. You've come a long way. You've got more successes than failures. Don't be afraid of your fuck ups, you know. The more tell it, be like Eminem and dish yourself before they get a chance. Them bitches at the water cooler. Ah, you've come a long way. Don't let anybody tell you that you haven't. There are people that would hurt you given the chance. Don't let them suck away on your life force. Nine of Cups, there you are. Because see, the way they look at it is that you've got more than enough. Therefore, they're entitled to have some. You feel me? Ace of Wands. But you've done it all on your own. They feel entitled to they want what's yours and they feel entitled to have it because they think that you have more than you need or deserve. They deserve what you have. What's theirs is theirs and what's yours is theirs too. Six of Cups. You've been knowing this person a long time. It's complicated. It's hard to cut them off. You love them, but they're just sucking you dry. They're taking advantage of you. Three of Swords. They'll break your heart again. Listen to me. It's a parasitic kind of thing. Trickster or honesty. They're the trickster. You're the honest one, right? Oh my goodness. Let me get this off here so we can do the summary. This is where I lost it last time. Okay. But I have to dig it down. Well, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Summary and advice from Spirit is the Queen of Cups. Listen to your heart. Maybe you've been involved, you're feeling insecure, weak, needy, shallow, beat up, tore up, lied to, betrayed, hurt. Look, listen to your heart, but this isn't all love. This isn't hearts and butterflies, man. This is to know when to quit, to know what's not good for me. I want you to be moving into loving kindness and other areas, other people that can love you the way that you love them. This is the I Want My Money Back Oracle. Is you're getting ready to have a breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Well, it looks to me like you're just kind of surviving it. In a hint of Billy Eilish, you might want to get that looked at. Ritual, you're a person of habit. Routine and stability are important to you. You like that. Make time for it in your life. You know, if everybody is always jerking at you and you don't have time to set yourself right, make that time. Make it. Fierceness. You can be a little intimidating, and maybe you need to be, because people are pushy. So, you know, you're going to fuck around and find out. Maybe you're going to have to show it to them. Maybe you're going to have to push back a little bit. Elephant, forgiveness. If you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others, whatever that means. If you're really angry, it's because you have a great big heart and somebody hurt you. Therefore, I say Hulk smash. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Because you're full of anxiety. Your hard work and your decisions. Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Well, whatever that means too. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did. For you to receive better and greater. It is all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. I'm getting rid of that card too. Leave it. Oh. Did I do that? Yeah, I did it. See, I'm crazy. I'm shorting out. It's because I changed something. I'm like that ant in the Ants movie where a leaf falls in front of the path and they're lost. That's me. Every time I change anything, it just takes me forever to. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Leave it in the comments. I love you. Bye-bye.